I'm getting close to completing my GGBO guitar build. I think you might see a little bit of it. It's just hanging right here, curing. Once that's done, I want to spend a little time doing some renovating in the shop here. It's coming up to winter. It's 11 degrees Celsius right now. It's going to get a little too cold to work out in this shop. Warm days I will come out here. So what I'm going to do is do some renovating and changing around in this shop. And through the winter, as I've said before, I work down in my electronics shop. I haven't done a project in there since we had the flood, and I had to have the whole shop rebuilt. So I'm looking forward to getting in there, and I do have some projects. And electronics is my thing. So those projects will go much quicker. I can be much more concise and succinct, and I think they will be more informative than my guitar building has been. My guitar building for the last year and a half has been really a learning process. I have done all kinds of work on guitars, but I've never built one from the ground up. The closest I've come is parts caster. So when I get in the electronics shop, I'm really doing what I know. I'm in my element, and I'm really looking forward to getting several videos that really show what I know how to do. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. One Soul Thrust, my band, we have decided to make all of our albums available for free streaming on our One Soul Thrust YouTube channel. So over the next month or two, we will be putting all of our albums up on our YouTube channel for people to stream and listen to for free for personal use. So as part of that, just this past weekend, we put our most recent album, Slaves to the Sky, Masters to the Mess, up on that channel. So chapter markers, everything. The album is over an hour long. It also has 4 songs from some previous albums. That album was our first vinyl release, and it was actually a double vinyl. So there were 4 sides, which we called North, South, East, and West. And 3 of those sides were all new material, 13 songs. One was being an acoustic song, which was done live in the studio. And then the 4th side was 4 songs from our first 2 albums. First, 1ST, the acronym for One Soul Thrust, and the second album, which was called No One Knows, as in No One Knows, K1K. And on there, there's a song called Go Home and Melt, which features Glenn Hughes of Deep Purple, Black Country Communion, and Dead Daisies. It was really an honor and a privilege to work with Glenn. That had been a lifelong dream of mine since I was 13 years old, and I first discovered Deep Purple Mark III, the album Burn. And Glenn was the voice. I know for those of you who are Deep Purple fans, you'll all say, oh, David Coverdale was the singer, but no. David Coverdale and Glenn Hughes were the singers. And when the notes got too high for Coverdale, Hughes took over. So listen to Burn. When that pre-chorus comes in, that's Glenn. When I was 13, I heard that voice and I said, I want to work with that guy someday, and I did. So that was awesome. So that's Go Home and Melt. That features Glenn Hughes in a duet with our leader and singer, Salem Jones. And please go listen to the album. It's there for you to listen to anytime you want.